I have not said anything against that. Only thing is that 39 members can't hijack the party.
That's all.
That we'll see. What do we do?
But the court order was also prompted by what your speaker did.
I said, you stay. Don't allow them to take the oath. Don't have a trust vote. We said that. Then on 29th June, that order is passed. Thereafter, all matters are placed.
Had your speaker chosen to follow the law by giving them 7 days
No,
notice,
the law is number Rabium. The law is hollow on.
The court would have said, all right, go and respond to the
law is hollow on. I tell your lordship now, I can't in hindsight say what the court should have done was stayed everything, allowed them to file a reply and allow after 12th of June for the speaker to decide. What was the problem? There was no problem. But the status quo changed. Well, they were given time till 12th of July. All right, let them give time. Despite the fact that it is contrary to Holhorn, forget it. They should have been given time. They should have filed a reply. The deputy speaker would have decided, why allow the status quo to be changed? And that also, because a judicial order says, doesn't matter, even if the status quo is changed, we'll restore it back. So we had two judicial orders then. And now your lordship rightly puts now under the proceedings of the House, a new speaker has been appointed. But then you yourself said that we will deal with it. All that will be subject to.
So essentially, we'll therefore have to invalidate the trust vote which took place on the...
Because it was only on the basis of these 39
a trust vote which we will have to invalidate, a trust vote which never took place. So
No. Even the trust vote that took place on 4th is subject to, Malad. I'm sorry. All other actions are subject.
My learned brother just...
I'm sorry, Malad. I'm sorry.
Just what...
yes.
On your submission, that as per the interim order dated 29 June, correct, all subsequent proceedings are subject to ultimate.
Yes.
Now see, factually, we have to consider that. On 29th, you challenge the trust vote to be held on 30th June.
Yes.
Correct? You challenge that only.
That's correct.
29.
That's correct.
Correct? Now see the order, interim order which is passed by this court on 29th.
Right.
See, please read it.
Yes, I'll read it. Also an order compilation, Malad. Let's see that.
That is, I think...
As well as the writ petitions referred to above.
Correct?
Yes, and the special session of the Maharashtra Vidhan Sabha shall be conducted. So as well as writ petitions referred to above.
Okay, but what?
Writ petitions referred to above is that...
What was the subject to ultimate outcome? The proceedings of the convening the meeting on 30th would be
I agree.
not all the subject.
Malad, I don't dispute that. I'm saying...
The fact remains that on 30th June, for whatever reason...
I had resigned earlier.
Your
lordship is right.
At all.
Your lordship is absolutely right. But Malad,
Your submission that all other, as per the order dated 30th June, all other subsequent will be subject.
Malad, I just asked myself a simple question. Had I not resigned, that trust vote would have happened and I would have, the same thing would have happened.
Correct.
The same thing happened on the 4th.
Right, counsel.
The same thing happened on the 4th.
Provided the meeting would have been convened on 30th.
But the same thing happened on the 4th. The trust vote happened on the 4th. And that is also subject to. Writ petition was filed. Your lordship said we will consider that. That will also be subject to.
No, we were on your submission.
Lordship is right. I mean, technically, what my lord is saying is absolutely right. I cannot have any two opinions. There can be no two opinions. But the fact is, in substance, it's the same thing.
That's it.
Whereas, yes, your lordship is right. I mean, I can't get away from the facts that he said, what's the point of going to these people are going to vote for him. That's exactly what happened on the 4th. That's why we challenged the 4th. That's also the writ petition is here. So, are we going into the technicality or are we going into the substance of the matter? Whether these 39 could have voted in favor despite the whip. There is a whip issued, Malad, on the 3rd. Whip is issued on the 3rd that you vote against the trust vote. They did not. And who is the whip? Sunil Prabhu. Voted against the whip. So, Malad, where does it take us? It doesn't take us anywhere. So he votes against the whip, and Malad, Gogavale is then appointed. He can't be appointed by the speaker. And Gogavale, they have issued, speaker has issued notice to us. Those notices can't be issued. I can't be subject to any disqualification proceedings. And my notice has been given by the speaker to me to be disqualified. Your lordship will strike it down on the facts. So all these issues will have to be decided, Malad, I'm sorry.
Which are the issues that you want us to decide?
That's exactly what I just showed.
That crucial
Might or might not wish to decide.
no, the crucial facts which you have
It's not finished yet, Malad.
told us, leading to the 22nd.
Yes.
I think those are completed, right?
Yes, those are completed. Then what happens thereafter, Malad, another letter is, Malad, the letter of 22nd.
To the notices on the 10th schedule notices.
That's correct, that's correct. And thereafter on 24th, another notice. Then on 25th.
We are aware of.
Mr. Sibbal, we were at page 55 of that.
You want me to
compilation.
finish that first,
So
Malad?
that, that part is over just for the sake of completeness. Let's,
All right, we'll do
Let
that.
me indicate those dates. And
Yes,
we
we'll
can
do
just.
So the references to the majority of
In
the
the
House
House.
and goes on to say particularly the following members of the party.
That's correct. Because, Malad, what is party means? The legislature party.
No, that's not quite correct. Brother, my learned friend repeatedly says this. But every member of the Legislative Assembly and of Parliament is ex officio
Yes, yes.
member of the Pratinidhi Sabha.
That's
We
correct.
are also part of that.
That's right. No doubt.
One else.
That's
One
over
second.
that.
Hold on.
is appointed by the-
Hold on.
there is an overlap.
No dispute.
Aware of it.
The 39 members of the legislative party are also members of the party. No dispute.
No question about it.
No, how am I? I have not said anything
They have to
contrary.
have primary membership. of the
Yes,
party.
yes.
That's
I have not said anything
Double up.
against that.
Double.
Only thing is that 39 members can't hijack the party.
That's all.
That we'll see. That's the issue. Of course, we welcome you.
No.
It's all right. No. Let me continue, please.
Next.
So, Malas, your ladyship was right. Exactly, Malas. Then kindly come to
59,
59, Malas.
PDF 72.
No, first, Malas, yes, 71, PDF 71, page 58. Maha trouble for Uddhav, Hemanta meets Eknath, 40 MLAs in Assam. Photographs
Sorry,
there.
where are you? The Hindustan Times article.
News. Hindustan
yes.
Times article.
That's to show that it's
It
reported.
just shows, Malas, that, the surroundings are comfortable.
Relevant for the 10th schedule, no doubt. Not for a speaker. Relevant.
Then, Malas, the notices.
Inference.
Now, it's the notices we don't have. No more, Malas, documents.
No.
All kinds of statements have been made, Malas, that we are following a separate party, but that all happens in Assam. It's a given, Malas, so let's not go into that. So this is all, Malas, as far as the documentation is concerned. There's no evidence to be led here. Admittedly, there is a whip, Sunil Prabhu, on the 3rd, saying vote against the trust vote. Admittedly, on the record of the House, they voted in favor of the trust vote. Even by that time, Gogavale had not been appointed by the speaker, though the speaker has no right to appoint Gogavale. He appointed Gogavale on the 3rd evening, which he can't do otherwise, but that's another matter. So, Malas, what is there for the speaker to decide? There's a violation. The vote is on the record. You're not usurping anything. You're only declaring.
This question is incoherent. This issue is incoherent. What is the logical follow-up? Then
No,
the speaker will say it's per se case.
I'm sorry?
Speaker will say it's a per se case.
Yeah, I hope so.
You are.
I hope so, Malas. I hope so.
Different matter. What you're trying to say in 3 is, in per se cases,
Yes.
should the court not decide?
Yes,
what
that's the point.
that's
that's the-
so that's
There's
what.
not, that's why I put per se there, Malas, only for that reason.
God.
So it is incoherent.
Malas, we we have to ultimately persuade you, Malas, so we have to.
Yeah.
I always say, without the court on your side, there's no point arguing. And the only way to have the court on your side is to be as reasonable as possible, though politics is essentially unreasonable. The art of politics is to make the unreasonable look reasonable.
Necessarily. Politics can be very reasonable also.
Directly an issue. But what you're doing in this process is sidetracking the disqualification proceedings, toppling a government, and then saying, now my speaker will decide. actually the constitutional premise and every constitutional authority should in fact help in ensuring that an elected government continues to be in power. Whereas it's something that I'm going to argue later, but I want to just tell your lordship something very interesting. Whereas a governor has to decide to administer the oath of office. So 30 people go to him, 20 people go to him. The governor must first know which party they belong to. Either it's a post-poll alliance or a pre-poll alliance. Right? So the governor must first ask them, which is that party? Normally, their position, 39 members' position is inchoate. They can't represent the Shivsena. This is the first time this issue has arisen in this country. So, Mullahs, how does the governor decide that I'll administer oath of office? There is no party before it. I'm just touching it, Mullahs. This is an issue that your lordships will have to consider. I can understand in a situation, Mullahs, that really doesn't matter, the outcome would be the same. But here the hard facts are, their vote topples the government. So you have allegedly, according to me, a member who should be disqualified, voting to topple an elected government without the governor asking him which party you belong to. Without the governor, Mullahs, even finding out for himself. Or the governor saying, look, there is some disqualification petition. By this, an elected government will be toppled. Let's stay our hands. We will not administer oath of office till the disqualification is decided. He can say that.